Hello friends, welcome back. So as I had mentioned in my previous vlog, that one of the absolute highlights of the Universal Studios Hollywood is the world famous studio tour. Yes, this vlog is all about this studio tour, which is about an hour. This isn't just another ride, it's actually a tour through one of the world's largest and busiest working film studios where movies and TV shows are still being filmed. On the left, you can now see the upcoming Fast and Furious roller coaster. The construction is going on, and yeah, I'll take you through some of the exciting views of this studio tour. Yes, so this studio tour opened in 1964, and this covers hundreds of acres and includes dozens of movie sets. And because it's a real working studio, we might, if we are lucky, we might actually spot film crews or productions while we are on the tour. Yeah, in a moment you will see these massive studio doors when live animals like elephants and horses, when they are needed for filming. That's the studio that they use.
And this is where Jim Carrey lived in the 2003 hit Bruce Almighty, where Brownstone Street was used to portray Bruce's hometown of Buffalo, New York. Outside good.
Yeah, in a moment, we'll pass through some of the streets and neighborhoods that appeared in so many movies and TV shows. The amazing things are that they are not just displays; they are actually film locations. You know, if you see these streets, they just get transformed into New York or a small American town, but they just change the signs, decoration, and the camera angles, and that's the magic of Hollywood. It was unbelievable to see some of these actual shooting locations here. Yeah, on the right, you're going to see this structure of London Square. Yeah, this is designed to look like a classic London street. It's just complete with the traditional architecture. The cool thing is that this isn't just one movie set, it's being used for so many different films. And just a few change to the signs, shop fronts, and decorations, and it's ready to become a street in London. Yeah, that's how they built the whole set for a movie, and it was exciting to see these sets in the whole studio tour. Yeah, on the screen you will now see some of the incredible European sets. So one of the coolest things about Universal is that they can just recreate different parts of the world. These streets are designed to look like European towns, and just a few changes to the signs, shop fronts, and decorations. They just make any city for a movie or a TV show. Yeah, in a moment we are going to enter into a studio that looks exactly like a subway station, and suddenly a earthquake strikes, the ground starts shaking, a truck slides towards us, the ceiling starts collapsing, and thousands of liters of water comes rushing in here. It's all practical effects and it feels so real. So just sit back and enjoy this one. Yeah, one of the other immersive moments in the studio tour is the King Kong 360 3D. So the tram that we are traveling is, suddenly just surrounded by this massive dinosaurs before King Kong jumps in to save the day. This is projected on a giant 360-degree screen, which just makes us feel like we are right in the middle of the action. So, yeah, again, enjoy this whole video about the King Kong 360 3D. Yeah, and now we have reached one of the most iconic parts of the studio tour, which is the Jaws Lake. Even though the original Jaws movie wasn't filmed here, Universal just recreated this famous Amity Island setting for the tour. So, you just see Bruce, the giant great white shark, it just suddenly burst out of the water, which is very scaring, but at the same time it's just one of the most loved moments of the studio tour. Yeah, in a moment, we are again going to see one of the coolest special effects of the studio tour, where it's just a sunny day and suddenly it starts pouring, and then out of nowhere, a huge flash flood rushes straight down the street towards the tram. Yeah, it all happens in a moment, but it feels so real, and it's so amazing to see how Hollywood uses these practical effects. And yeah, to see this in person is way more impressive.
Potentially cause flash flood or mudslides, or be mindful of the amount of rain that we too much rain, it's flash flood time, water gets close, look out. And that is our flash flood backlog in 2002, used in the film Big Fat Liar.
Yeah, one of the most incredible things on this tour is this famous plane crash set from Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds. And here is the crazy part, that this is a real Boeing 747. Yes, Universal bought an actual retired aircraft and cut it into pieces specifically for the movie. The entire crash site was built to look exactly like the aftermath of the alien attack, and even after so many years, it just looks so realistic.